Hi, this is Lee at IELTS, and in this video we'll be looking at vocabulary focusing on affixes. Affixes are parts of a word that are added to the start or end of words. There are two kinds of affixes. There are prefixes, which come at the start of the word, and there are suffixes that come at the end of the word. We'll start by looking at prefixes. Prefixes modify the meaning of the word it is being attached to. They allow you to be more precise with meaning. They can reduce your word count, and they can help to build your vocabulary faster. So for example, the word like, if we want to be precise with its opposite meaning, we can use the prefix dis and have the word dislike. This has reduced our word count, so we do not have to say do not like. And we've just effectively doubled the use of the word like. Suffixes are the grammatical endings of words. Therefore, they tell you what kind of word it is. They tell you whether it's a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. They also tell you the grammatical behavior of the word. They allow you to use the same vocabulary in different positions in sentences. In the example, the government governs the governed, we can see in blue that we have the verb govern. When we add ment, it becomes a noun, government. When we add an s, it is in the third person singular form, and the governed is an adjective being used as a group noun. Some common suffixes are able or ible, added to verbs to form adjectives, al, added to nouns to form adjectives, ing, used in continuous tenses and present participles, ment, which is added to verbs to form nouns, and ed, we use this in the past tense or as the past participle. Looking at some examples, we can add able onto our verbs eat and drink to form new adjectives, edible and drinkable. We can do the same thing to our nouns by adding in al. For our verbs, we can add ment to create nouns. And one special thing to note about this, when we're talking about word formation, nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs, we can combine our suffixes to create new forms. So we've got the verb govern, we can add ment becomes government, and then we can add al to become governmental. However, when we add an s, this is showing our grammatical form. So we've got the word govern, we're transforming that into government, so it's the noun, and the s in this case doesn't tell us what kind of word it is, it tells us our grammatical function. So government is the plural form of the noun government. Sometimes when we're reading, we come across a big long word that we don't know the meaning of. This is where affixes can help you. For example, the word antidisestablishmentarianism. If you saw this in a book, the first thing you would do is say, I don't know this word, I'm going to move on to the next word and continue reading. However, you're losing the opportunity of building your vocabulary. So what I would suggest is to remove the affixes, remove the prefixes and the suffixes to see if you can find a base word. So we're going to remove the prefix anti. This means against or opposed. We're going to remove the prefix dis. This means not. We're going to remove the suffix ment, which means the result of an action. Arian is a person. You can think of the word librarian. And ism. It's a belief in or a movement. So it could be a belief in a religion, or it could be a philosophical movement. Now, since we've removed all of these, we probably know that the base word that we have here is establish. This is quite a simple word for us to know, and even if we don't know this word, we can quickly look it up in the dictionary and get its meaning. And in this case, establish means to start an organization permanently. I will leave a link in the description for you to find out what the meaning of anti-disestablishmentarianism is. The final word. Affixes are brilliant for building your vocabulary. It's a quick and easy way. You don't need to learn new words all the time. Use affixes, suffixes and prefixes to help build your vocabulary quickly. They allow you to use the same vocabulary in different ways. They also reduce your learning time. Because you only need to learn a little bit of a word, you can put this onto many different words to instantly transform your vocabulary. They can help you to identify the meaning of newer or longer vocabulary items. For example, antidisestablishmentarianism. In future, actively look for them in anything that you are reading and see if you can hear them in your listening as well. You can practice this by taking a word apart to find its base meaning too. So if you get to see a long word in your reading and you can see there's some affixes, take them apart and see if you can get the meaning of the word. Good luck. This has been Lee at IELTS. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. I'll see you later.